I'm using Ankara fabrics for this tutorial. The measurement is 13 inches width and the height is 16 inches. So I'm going to sew my zip cloth. The size of the zip cloth is size 7 zip cloth. I'm sewing it now on the width. So I'm trying to sew it. If today is your first time of stopping by, please don't forget to subscribe and follow my page on Facebook. So after sewing it, I'm going to fold it over, arrange it very well, and top stitch on it. As I sew, I arrange. So this my Ankara fabrics. I've already sewn my lining to it. I sew it together before I started the sewing of the zip. So after sewing it, I flip it over and sew the second side. But before you sew, make sure that everything is equal before you sew. You can see my lining on it. I've already lined it before I started sewing. Now I'm going to open it up to top stitch the second side. So my subscribers, thank you for coming back. Thank you for always coming back. And if today is your first time of stopping by, like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. So this is what I have now after sewing it. So if you look at this part, there is rough, so I'm going to run a different top stitch line again to press down that rough edges. So I'm going to repeat same on this side also. Now is the time to put the zip teeth together to get the midpoint. Put the zip teeth together and notch the midpoint. So I'm going to repeat same on this side also. I'll put the zip teeth together and notch the midpoint. So after notching the midpoint, I'm going ahead now to fix the zip runner or the zip head. I'm using 2 runners for this particular project. So this is it. Now after putting it, now I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. So you match the midpoint and the zip teeth together and stitch. Make sure that you match the zip teeth and the midpoint together and sew. I'm going to repeat same on this side also. Make sure that they are together, then you sew. So after sewing it, I'm trimming off the excess zip cloth here. You trim off the excess. Now I'm going to box it. I'm boxing it with 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. That's what I'm using to create my box. 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So what I did here now, I'm going to do it in all the 4 corners of this particular project. So I will do same here. 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Then I'm trying to connect it now. I'll also connect it at this point. First I need to get the measurement and be sure. Then I will connect it. So the next thing is to cut it out. When you are cutting it, you be careful so that you will not pass the point, the area that you mark. So after cutting it, I'll do same on the other side. So this is what I have now. So I'm going to tape this particular side first. I'll use my bias belt and tape it. I will do same on this side also. So after taping it, I need to bond this area so that everything will be okay. So before you sew this place, make sure you notch those particular places are pointed at now. You give it a notch and match the midpoint to midpoint together. So I'm going to do same here. You bring the notch point together to the belt and sew it midpoint to midpoint. I'll do same on the other 2 places also. So but before I do that, I need to put my belt. I'm using 8.5 inches and the wideness of this belt is 1-inch belt. So I'm going to centralize it on that notch point. Then I will match the two notch points together. That's where the belt is and the one I notched. Match it together, arrange it very well, and sew our strap. I'm going to do same on this side also. Take note of the way I put the strap. I put it from inside. So I'm going to arrange it very well and also sew it. So after sewing it, I will also tape this area. This is what I have now. So I'm going to burn all the belt, the roughness of the belt, so that it will not lose there. Now I'm trying to turn it to the right side. We are done with this project. Thank you for watching to this extent. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. If you have not followed my Facebook page, kindly do so also. And if today is your first time of coming across my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and God bless you.